morning. Well, is this the Twilight Zone? We have a really strange case this time, guys. This is a family of four. We have Anthony, who goes by Tony, Suzette, and their two sons, Brandon and Noah. They have turned up missing, guys, just vanished after a very strange and weird 911 call that Tony made to law enforcement on Sunday, October the 16th, concerning the government, and September 11th. Something about he was fearing for his family, somebody was after them. And then, strangely enough, Monday they disappear, leaving behind in the house their animals and Suzette's 77-year-old mother, who evidently suffers from dementia. When Tony's mother could not get a hold of him on Monday, as you know, she was checking in with him because of the conversation she had had with him the day before. She was checking in with him and could not get a hold of him. Monday, she calls law enforcement. Suzette's mother was found wandering in the neighborhood, and like I said, she suffers from dementia, so everybody knows something's not right. Don't forget, guys, subscribe, like, share, and ring the bell so you're notified when I put new videos out. But let's get into this, and at the end of the video, there's a news broadcast, the audio part of a news broadcast that you can listen to also. Okay, we have Fremont, Michigan. State troopers and Fremont police request the public's help in finding a missing family out of Fremont. Michigan State Police says that the Ciriglianos, Anthony, Suzette, Noah, and Brandon, have not been in touch with anyone since the morning of Sunday, October the 16th. Other family members reportedly say this is unusual for them. Anthony displayed signs of paranoia on Sunday, and all of the family phones have been shut off since then, according to MSP. We're told their pets, as well as a family member needing full-time care, was left behind. Fremont Police Chief Tim Rodwell says that the family hasn't been seen since the weekend. Just after midnight on October the 16th, police say they were sent to the home after Tony called 911. Police say he was asking for help in relation to information regarding September 11th attacks. Concerned about the welfare of everyone in the home, officers told Fox 17 they stayed in the house for an hour, making sure all was well before leaving. The next day, a neighbor called police saying that the family's grandmother, Suzette's 77-year-old mother, walked away from the home, which was strange behavior. Chief Rodwell says that the grandmother seemed to be experiencing dementia. My officer at this time determined that Tony, Suzette, and the boys were not at the house. Chief Rodwell says each family member is described as follows: Anthony, Tony John Cirigliano, stands 5'6", weighs 180 pounds, brown hair. Suzette Lee stands 5'9", 120 pounds, blonde hair, and wears glasses. Brandon Michael is 5'8", 120 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, and he's autistic. Noah Alexander stands 5'6", weighs 120 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, and is also autistic. Authorities say they may be traveling in a silver 2005 Toyota Sienna with a license plate that reads DJL1982. Those with information related to the family's whereabouts are asked to contact Fremont Police at 231-924-2400 or call 911.
Search for a missing Newaygo County family. Nobody has seen or heard from them since Sunday night. Tonight we're hearing the 911 call from earlier that day when the father called police to his home. Newside's Kyle Mitchell has been following this story and is live now with the latest. Kyle.
Brian, the Fremont police chief says they have no indication of where the family might be, but they're hopeful that they're safe. He says that officers were at the home this Sunday before they went missing. A family of 4 missing without a trace. Just a bizarre 911 call from hours before they disappeared.
Yes, everyone is okay. I need some police protection immediately.
Fremont police say Anthony Cirigliano sounded paranoid when he called officers to his home around midnight on Sunday.
It is a vital national interest. It is related to September 11th, and people want to erase me from the face of the earth. I am not crazy. Mr. Geating knows me. I'm a Christian. I just need some help, and then the U.S. government will take it from here. I know this sounds crazy. You don't have instructions for this.
Really what my officers were spending a great deal of time doing is talking to him and making sure everybody was safe and trying to make sure that mental illness wasn't putting anybody in jeopardy, because honestly that's a very abnormal thing to say and make a police report of. The police chief says officers were at the home about 45 minutes to an hour and left after determining no one appeared in danger. We don't see any signs of violence. We don't see any signs of foul play right now. There's no signs of struggle inside the home. But it's just everyone we've talked to, whether they be a lifelong friend to Suzette or family members, they all describe this to be extremely abnormal behavior. Family didn't want to speak on camera, but told News 8 Anthony seemed paranoid on Saturday night. They say he's very protective of his family and wouldn't harm them. Anthony's mom talked to him on the phone around 4 p.m. Sunday and thought he seemed better. When she couldn't reach anybody by phone all day Monday, she stopped at their house 2 different times to check on them. At that point, their minivan was gone and the doors were locked. Later that night, a neighbor found Suzette's mom, who has dementia, wandering around the neighborhood. That's when the search began.
We just heard through Facebook.
One of the Cirigliano's neighbors, Becca Berggren, says the community is in shock.
The 2 boys were always out walking with, I think, a grandma. Super friendly boys. They waved to everybody when you drove by. Super nice. We had talked to them. And the grandma, at one point, they walked by and we were outside playing with our kids. And they came by and talked with us, and they were a super sweet family.
Police believe the family took off in their 2005 Toyota minivan. The chief says at this point, they don't know where it might be.
Well, there you have it, guys. We have a mom, a dad, 2 sons. We need to find out where Tony, Suzette, Brandon, and know where we're at. Pray for these victims. Pray for all the victims. Pray that this case is solved soon. And I'll see you on the next video, guys.